So what did you have to bring to the table today as far as your topic?
I decided to let's talk about what is the most horrible villain there ever was.
When you say horrible, like what do you mean by horrible?
We can kind of do both sides of the coin on this. We can say like the worst villain ever, like he's the dumbest. It makes no sense. Kind of like Aquaman is a pretty dumb hero. I mean, what's he gonna do? Just like that Family Guy episode. Don't you come in the water. I wish you had raped that girl over here. Oh, you got my fish mad. Come closer. I mean, so we could talk about that, and we can talk about like who is like the most diabolical like villain. Like he's like the sickest and craziest, and so what you got on that?
To me, like the most like a bad villain, like he wasn't a good villain. In my eyes, in my personal opinion, would be Ultron in Age of Ultron. In the Avengers
In the movie
Yeah,
or in the actual comic?
In the movie. In the movie, to me, he was a bad villain, honestly. Marvel.
Well, that movie was trash.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't completely trash, but it was.
And it was trash because of Ultron.
They could have made Ultron.
Josh Whedon even said it was trash.
They could have made Ultron a lot better, as far as in the comic wise. He's how bad.
He said that the studio's the one who made him do that, but supposedly, I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah, he was a bad villain. That was not. I mean, yeah, that was not a good villain at all. They could have done so much more with him, or even had another villain that could have been a lot better than him. I mean, hell, even Loki was a better villain than Ultron. That'll probably be my opinion on like who is a bad villain, like just not good at all. That was a stupid villain. Yeah, they could have done away with him. What about a horrible villain, like just like real menacing? And man, that's a tough one. That is a tough one, honestly. I cannot think of one that's like really just stands out in my mind right now. At all.
You don't know any?
I'm trying to think of like a real like a real badass villain, like.
Man, what's his name? I gotta think. Well, while I think about that, I'll tell you who's awful.
Who?
An awful villain. I mean, speaking of Aquaman, there's a villain in Aquaman called Fisherman.
Oh Jesus!
I mean, what is Aquaman's deal? He just needs to go somewhere.
He really had a fisherman.
Yeah, this thing here says Aquaman was a pretty bad superhero concept in the first place. After all, EU regulations are already in place to protect fish. We don't need a man in green underpants to help. But when Aquaman required a formidable opponent, surely they could have done better than Fisherman. He might have had specialized lures and rods, but then so does Bob Nudd.
Did it really say that? He had fish, special lures and rods?
Yeah, and he's definitely not our ideal of an evil villain. Wow, awful.
Wow, that's amazing. That literally is amazing.
Fisherman.
Oh man, I want to be him for Halloween. Fisherman.
All you gotta do is get you a tackle box.
A tackle box and waders.
Well, it's awful.
That is kind of awful. I can't believe that.
I mean, one of the baddest villains, man, honestly, is... I mean, I hate to say it, is the Joker, man. He's... Especially if you get the right Joker, where the really sadistic, man, he's crazy.
See, I almost went the Joker route as far as, like, the most... just a badass villain.
I mean, but the other kind of that, man, I mean... Really, the most badass one would be like Apocalypse is awesome. I mean, he just like destroys everything he sees or touches. Man, he just like gives.
Talking about in the comics or in the movie?
In the comics.
Okay.
Fuck the movie.
That movie they didn't do Apocalypse, right?
And then, I mean, yeah, X-Men. Man, he's always giving them trouble. And then Galacticus or whatever his name is. He can just freaking eat planets, which I don't even know how they put him in the Fantastic Four movie because he could just eat Earth. I mean, who cares? And Silver Surfer's going to kill him, even though he's the one who created Silver Surfer? That makes no sense.
Those Fantastic movies are so horrible.
I mean, I guess Thanos is another one, but, I mean...
I think they'll do Thanos right. I think.
I don't think so. I mean,
really?
Come on. Let's just think about the MCU for a minute.
Yeah. But the Russo brothers have been doing so well with their movies lately.
Well, let's just think
With
about
the-
this. You got this bad villain named Thanos that is supposed to be the king of king, just he's the baddest of the bad.
Of course.
But he's sitting up in some throne somewhere because he's afraid or he doesn't want to do anything because he's looking for a dumb Infinity Gauntlet when he could already just done whatever he had to do.
He didn't have the right stuff, though.
I thought he's supposed to be the baddest. He has to have a glove like Michael Jackson to do anything.
Michael Jackson was a bad man. He even made a song about it.
Get his moonwalker on or something. I don't know. Thanos, I mean, he's supposed to be bad, but he has to send all these people out to do things for him when, I don't know. He sounds like a chump.
He's not a chump.
And he's going to be a chump in the movie.
No,
it's going to flop.
Josh Brolin's a good actor, and he'll do a good job with that role.
Okay,
honestly,
he might, but the writing, it's just not going to.
The Russo brothers are directing the movie.
It doesn't matter.
It matters.
It's not going to be good.
They did Civil War.
Okay.
Civil War was a good movie.
For one, it's the same thing with the Silver Surfer movie and with...
Please don't compare Civil War with the Fantastic Four, please.
It's the same thing when you get a villain like that that's supposed to be like all powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work. I mean, they're gonna have to kill. They're gonna have to win. They're not gonna let the bad guy win. I mean,
yeah, but what's been going on with all these movies, as far as superhero movies, is that they're afraid to kill off characters.
Right.
And I think the Avengers, like the Infinity War, they're gonna kill off some people.
Okay.
They have to kill off some people.
But I'm just saying, they're still gonna win though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
They're gonna prove how badass Thanos is because they're gonna kill off people.
Okay, he can kill off anybody he wants. I mean, Ultron could have killed anybody he wanted.
Yeah, he could have, but that was a horrible. Yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. Okay?
I don't know. I think it's gonna flop. I mean, he's supposed to be so powerful, but he sits on a little stool and tells people to go find his gauntlet for him, when all he has to do is go get it himself.
He did pick it up at one of the teaser, like at the end of the credit. He was like, "I guess I'll have to do this myself," and he picks up the gauntlet.
Yeah.
And he's
5 movies later,
he's gonna get the stone. He's gonna get him. He's working on it.
You might as well get Howard the Duck as the main villain.
Howard the Duck. Oh my god.
Howard the Duck's the coolest.
Is he though?
Yeah, he is.
I guess so. But yeah, I mean, I would agree with you as far as like a real horrible, like a real sadistic villain would be the Joker, because like you said, depends on who's playing them. I haven't seen the Suicide Squad, so I haven't seen Jared Leto's version of the Joker.
Meh.
But I mean, to me, always Mark Hamill's just going to top with the Joker
Mark
role,
Hamill
just how sadistic he is, and especially in he was good in the Killing Joke movie. He did a good performance.
I heard that movie wasn't great.
It honestly wasn't that great, but Mark Hamill's Mark Hamill, man. He's gonna knock Joker.
Did he play it in that? He did.
Yes, he did. Him and Kevin Conner came back for Batman.
He played Batman.
But it wasn't his best Batman performance.
I heard it wasn't as good as the book though, or it wasn't like the book.
No, they spent too much time on the whole Barbara Gordon. They gave extra scenes with that. I don't know. They spent too much time on that to me, and that's like the whole first half of the movie was Barbara Gordon trying to set her up and Batgirl and all this stuff.
Speaking of villains, you know who I just thought of?
Who?
Carnage, man. Carnage is awesome. Yeah, he is. Man, Carnage is
Cletus
good.
Cassidy.
Carnage is so good.
Carnage was, oh my, if they could do a movie with him, of course it has to be rated R.
They would never do it right.
No, but it has to be. I mean, it would be a rated R movie, and oh my gosh, could you imagine Carnage and Venom going at it?
They couldn't do Venom right, so.
But yeah, Carnage would be so much fun to watch. I mean, they did Deadpool right, at least.
Yeah, Deadpool was pretty good. And that's only because Ryan Reynolds paid for it, so that's the only reason why I got greenlit and got to where it was. So,
but
anyways,
I give props to Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah,
I mean that was one hell of a performance.
Yeah, it was good.
That he did. But yeah, I guess I can't really think of just like a horrible villain besides the Joker. And I mean, I could always have a Dragon Ball Z and throw a villain out there, but that's too easy. Way too easy.
Who you gonna pick on that?
Oh, Frieza.
Frieza?
I mean, he was just killing people left and right. He was a horrible villain. I mean, that was the most. He killed children.
Boo killed everybody. Boo just pretty much destroyed the whole world.
Kid Boo was just his own world. Like he was pretty much just doing stuff, just destroy stuff. He didn't have a care. He didn't have a thought. He was.
That's right. That's what made him worse, because he didn't care.
Frieza knew what he was doing and deliberately did stuff.
I mean, Boo just didn't care. Boo was doing it for fun.
Yeah. So was Frieza at one point?
Frieza wasn't doing it for fun. He was doing it for an agenda. Boo was just meh.
Yeah. To
Fuck
me,
you.
Frieza was more of a badass character, villain-wise, than any other characters to me. I mean, yeah. I think so. This way how he acted, and hell, he blew up Krillin. He blew up Goku's best friend.
Well, it's
in front-
Krillin. Who cares?
But he blew up Goku's best friend in front of him, though. I mean, come on.
You and Dragon Ball Z.
He freaking stabbed him.
We always talk about Dragon Ball
I
Z with
know.
you.
I know. It's what I like.
We know.
Okay. Sue me. Okay? Sue me. Don't really sue me.